Tax defaulters have just a few days left to come clean, and South Africa has a lot to learn from China in terms of good business practice. Ambusisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. Tax defaulters have just a few days left to come clean. The South African Revenue Service has received nearly 6,000 applications from businesses and individuals who are applying for relief from penalties and interest on their outstanding tax. This forms part of the voluntary disclosure program, which ends at the end of the month. The Finance Minister, Pravin Gordhan, is expected to make an announcement on the success of the initiative during the medium-term budget statement in Parliament on Tuesday next week. Head of the program at SARS, Flock Semington.
Most of the applications relate back to defaults before 17 of Feb 2010. Most of the applications are in respect of defaults committed by companies. So it is a corporate income tax, that is a big component as well, a personal income tax, and then there are smaller defaults like estate duty and so on. Those sort of values, and as well the values of the agreements that we are concluding and have been concluding with applicants, will most likely be announced by the Minister in his midterm budget.
The Royal Bafokeng Platinum has warned that a wage strike by contract miners at its Bafokeng Rasimone platinum mine will negatively affect production at the operation if an agreement is not reached soon. The RB Plat, a black-controlled mid-tier producer of platinum group metals, says contract miners belonging to the National Union of Mine Workers down tools 4 days ago after a wage dispute with their employer, JIC Mining Services. JIC is one of the largest mining contractors in South Africa and provides mining services to the industry. Cabinet ministers, Equatorial Guinea delegates and members of the media have arrived at the Union buildings ahead of President Jacob Zuma's welcoming of Equatorial Guinea President Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. Mbasogo is on a state visit to South Africa to discuss cooperation in areas of energy, mineral resources, transport and agriculture. President Zuma is expected to brief the media after his meeting with Mbasogo. And lastly, South Africa has a lot to learn from China in terms of good business practice. That's the view of Silo Limao, member of Gauteng's Mayoral Committee for Economic Development. He's part of a delegation which is currently in Chengdu to interact with local businesses and talk about opportunities for growth and development. The Western China International Trade Fair is currently underway there. Limao says it opens up scores of opportunities.
As countries, we need to learn good practices from other countries, especially South Africa. China is very key. You see, their gross domestic product is consistent. They are a very strong country economically, and I think it's very much important, South Africa, to learn exactly how do they maintain that, how do they do that. But I think what is most important here is to learn about their projects that sustain their economy.
To access more news on your mobile phones, go to www.sabcmobile.co.za/news. Catch our Muammar Gaddafi package on option 7 and the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak option 1.